for professionals in the field. And
Hmm.
so there I was actually a civil servant of the Swiss federal government before. Now I'm a civil servant for the cantonal government.
Canton.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think for our listeners that they may have picked up on this throughout our conversations with our guests that we've had so far, is bureaucracy is a reoccurring theme, which
Yes.
in the United States, of course, you have your taxes, and if you're applying for college, you're filling out forms, but this is really kind of a way in life in Europe as well. So you have, these subsidized universities and things, you have to pay as much for healthcare either, but at the same time, it does require you to navigate through all this paperwork. And so that's just a way of life. So whether it's in France or whether it's in Vienna or Switzerland, this is something that, Americans moving abroad should all be ready to learn how to do pretty
Yes.
quickly.
But you
Um,
had a little bit of background in navigating the bureaucracies of University of Chicago. Do you think you were a little better prepared for having to do so once you came to study abroad as a grad student?
I think so to a certain extent, just because I had been, say, on the inside. But
Yeah.
also, I mean, I am a dual national with the United States and Turkey, and so I mean, I obviously don't have to go through so much bureaucracy in Turkey, but my whole life, and I don't speak Turkish very well, I've been, having to deal with getting a new passport, getting my national ID, getting kind of all of these types of things in a foreign language that I don't necessarily speak so well, dealing with those forms, dealing with embassy staff, consulate staff
Hmm.
who also don't always speak the language of the country in which they're working. Um, yeah, which is fun. Um, or just voting, all of that. And so that's this kind of bureaucracy in a foreign language is something that I've been exposed to for my entire
Sure.
life, and I'm somewhat used to. But I mean, it's a challenge, but it becomes part of your life.